Uh, See this horse behind me here? I'm going to do another horse for you. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel, or if you're watching for the first time. That'd be great. I'd love to have you aboard. I got to kind of hurry. I got to go do a bid on something at 10 o'clock, so I got an hour. I'm going to do, I just gessoed over this old painting, so it's kind of rough, but it'll be all right. I kind of show you what to do. There's this app. This might help you out if you're a beginner artist. There's an app called AI Chatbot. It's this here. You can get it on your iPhone. So you can ask it to do things. Like I put a horse galloping on a path with mountains in the distance. And then see, it gives you, you can try different variations of it. So I chose this horse. I didn't like the angle of the horse, so I put it in my photos and tilted them up a little. Let me show you. See, I kind of straightened the horse out a little more. So I'm going to try and sketch this up here and then attempt to paint it. So let's try that. And you don't have to do it exactly like AI. It kind of can help you get ideas. AI. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I get the whole horse in here and roughly see where everything's going to fit here. Because I want to make sure I get all the feet in and the tail. So I want the head about right here. All right, very good. So I'm going to start out with the horse's head here. And just I do like a rough draft sketch of the horse. It shouldn't take long, I hope. And it's kind of fun. And then I'll paint it. I'll show you how I paint it. I've done quite a few by now. I'm practicing on them. The hardest part to do on the horse is the legs, of course. So this is the part where, but once you get your legs down, uh, once you get the way a horse's legs are, you probably won't need to use a sketch anymore, and you'll be able to design your own horses uh, without even looking at any. Because I'll show you the feet. There's a lot of so on the feet, you get it bends here, and it bends here. And of course, you got the hoof there, and they're usually pretty long like that. So see, I don't like the way this one leg is, so I'm going to change it up. I'll change it to look like it's actually got the hoof going a little forward here. See how I changed it to make it look like it's stepping down there? Very cool. It's looking good so far. So I'm using the picture guide here. And then I'll start painting. So far it's looking pretty good. Put the tail, I'm gonna make the tail a little higher here. I like to do my horse's mane and the tail in a dark black, and I'll do the horse brown. See, so far the sketch is looking pretty good. Just found the picture here. So here we got the back leg. Again, it's a little not the way I like it, so I might change it up there. Here's the one in the back. I kind of like the way they have this leg here, though. This looks pretty good, this back one. It has all the joints moved kind of like the way I like them. One, two, three bends. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The back legs are a little different than the front ones. I just barely fit the last hoof in down there. You see that? That's what I mean. These horses, you want to like make sure you're going to get it all in there. I could have raised a little bit. So I do have some mountains back here. I'm going to go ahead and probably change up just a little bit. We'll put this mountain back here. And we'll have green trees back here, yellow ochre here, and then we'll have, I like to pop where he's been walking, we'll put some like grass that's just like that. Alright, let's do the eye. And he also has a white snout here, so we'll put that in quick. And he's got a black, you know, their nose is pretty big. And the eye is about here. Give him black ears. All right, I like it. Good enough just for a sketch. I can get painting now. Hopefully everybody's doing good today. I got 3 likes. What is today? Today's Saturday, huh? Saturday. What I'm going to do first is outline horse in black. So it looks cool. Put some of my own stuff in here. Make it look a little cooler. These horses are pretty fun. I I've been studying this guy. His name is Chu Beiyang. He was from China. He uh, he was an ink. He did these horses in black ink on paper, and he did a great job. He did it all from scratch. He didn't even sketch his. He didn't out. He just used this special Asian brush with ink. You can look him up, and his horses are so amazing looking. He does them, frolicking in different positions and stuff. I think later on today I got to go buy some more canvases, but I want to do a Mona Lisa. Uh, See, I'm adding these black lines in here. To add a little style to it. These are lines. I'm going fast because I got to go do a bit of job here in a little bit. But notice how the legs are. They got these. They're skinny. These extra little knobs here in the middle, and then it's really skinny down here. Why I'm saying that is once you get used to painting a horse, uh, you'll know the anatomy of the horse is, and you won't have to follow a picture anymore, and you'll position them any way you want. That's my goal, is to kind of get good at these horses, and I won't even have to I'll probably have to sketch them out because I actually like sketching them out. I got these special pencils. They're called graphites, and you can actually blend it in like charcoal. This isn't the greatest horse. He's not really moving too much. He's just like walking. I like it when the legs are up higher and the back feet are up off the ground. Uh, but it should still come out looking decent. This is liquid black. Uh, it flows a lot better than you know, your paint that you squeeze out of a tube. I use this for outlining, this liquid black. Wow, it's looking pretty good. Gonna add some extra in here. Uh, Usually they have uh, like chest, two things on their chest right there. In the picture to have that, and then this is going to be shadows under here. Some extra shadows in here. This will all be in the shadow. I'll probably do all the legs underneath will be really dark here. This one, all this will be dark. But look how it looks. I mean, it's not the best horse, but like I said, it's not moving in any cool way. All right, there we go. Now let me paint this out for you. I've got just enough time to get this done. Look at that. How long did that take me to sketch that? 20 minutes. Wow. I gotta text Lisa here. Um, all right. All right. I'm gonna start painting this. The way I paint this is with watered down acrylic paint. I'm gonna let that black dry a little bit, but look how cool that looks. PBS Studios, hello. Katie, hello. Yeah, just in the black it looks pretty good. Are you asking me what my name is? It's Rick. Here's that horse I did up there, uh, similar to what I'm doing now. See it back there on the wall? That's why I like them more like that, with where their legs are doing something cool, you know. I got this horse from AI. If you were watching the beginning, you could get this app on your phone. It's called AI Chatbox. Just ask it to design a horse for you. That's the horse I'm on right there. But I tilted him up a little because he's got this one running down. So, but you can get ideas off that AI chat. Here, I'll show you some cool if you've never seen this. So, let's punch something in here. Let's put a frolicking horse. We'll put in a meadow. Okay, then you just hit the button, and then it's gonna design a frolicking horse in a meadow for you in a sketch I got. So there's what it gave me. Now you can change it to a painting here, and then hit it again, and then it'll give you another idea. He's not really frolic. There's one that's kind of, that one looks kind of cool. I like when the legs do that, go back. But you could get some good ideas from this AI. I don't use it much, but I use it on horses because you really got to study the horse's body, how, if you don't get it right, it's not going to look good. All right, so I'm going to do a brown horse here. Let me get my paint going here. I'm going to use burnt umber. There was a girl, I think it was in New York. She was becoming a known artist in New York, and she was stealing all her ideas from AI. None of the things she came up with were hers. They found out she was using AI to come up with her ideas, and because that AI, it's pretty amazing to come up with. Like, to me, doing this, I mean, because a horse is different. A horse is a horse. Now I'm going to use just regular watered down color to get my color in here real quick. If the lines are dried, it's a lot easier if those black lines are dried, because I can go right over them. I'll give it a few more seconds. It's just like a watered down acrylic paint, okay? See how it's watery? I have a feeling, see if the black is still wet, it's going to run a little bit. That's all right. It'll look like shadows. That I want dark, like coming down the legs here. Let me get a smaller brush. This one's too big. And what I'll do after I'm done painting this, I'll re-hit all the lines again and really define them. What I want is the hoops are going to be black. If you have patience and you wait for all this black to dry, you won't have problems, uh, running this brown color afterwards over the black. See? This is already dried back here. Some of it's still wet, so it's running into the brown. I would give it 10 minutes to dry. Or you could leave it as a sketch and then paint it and then do the lines afterwards. But I'm going to redo all the lines again. This back leg I want dark anyway. I'm going to make it dark right now. It's a mixture of brown, umber, and black. Yeah, I'm going to do the hoops. I'm going fast because I got a job to go to. I just wanted to show you how I got to this point. Let's do the mane now. Once I put this black in there, it's going to look really cool. It's going to really bring the horse together once I get this color in here. It's like you can't have a horse without this mane. Doesn't that look cool? It really brings the horse together. Also the tail. Once you get the tail put in, I'm going to use a fan brush down there to make it look cool. Alright, there we go. Now this part I'm going to keep white up there. I'll make the bottom of his mouth brown though. And then I'll do this in a grayish white. It's not pure, it's a gray, like a number 1 gray. Very good. This looking. Now you see how I destroyed all my lines, so I gotta redo all the lines again, but it'll come back together. Some of the leg down here I want a little bit white. Very cool. We'll put a little white under here. good. Let me do the mountain. I'm going to do the mountain in a light gray first. Put some snow up there. We'll do a blue sky. This is watered down, okay? It's really watered down. It still comes out looking good. If when I take a photo of this painting, it really looks good. Even though the paint isn't heavy, the paint's not really like thick. Okay, it's just watered down, but it makes a good. This is olive green here. And I think I'm going to use yellow ochre down here. You could also do this background first before you sketch the horse. Then you don't have to go through all this wet. You don't have to do all this painting around stuff that I'm doing. But it's just the style I'm doing, you know. See, I'll probably just leave it like that, you know. All right, let's outline the horse again, and I'm done. Where it's going to really come together now. I also use white. I'll use some white, and I'll probably put a sun up here. But let's put all these lines back on here. It's going to look pretty wicked. This is a key part here, getting your lines back so it looks smooth, okay? Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-ba. Watch this. If you're a new artist, you see right in that the eye there, a little bit of white right in the nose, a little bit of white, and knock it down a bit. Very cool. You could use a larger brush. I just happen to be using a thinner brush. Some of these lines, could be thicker. And also on these hoofs, I'm going to put white, white highlight on all the feet. I got a few minutes and I got to get going. I like the way it's looking. The reason why it's kind of sloppy looking, because this is a paint over. I used gesso paint over an old painting, so my canvas is like kind of rough. It's got a lot of on it, and kind of going pretty fast. But like I said, once it'll probably look good as a photo. It's not going to be the cleanest painting because I'm moving pretty fast here. Ba, ba, ba. See, it's hard for me to use a solid line because the painting is so rough, the canvas. There we go. If I wet the brush a little, then it was. Let me try that. Just wet the brush a little more. This is how you want the lines to look, really fine. See? All right, you get the idea. Now watch, I'm gonna put white in all the feet, like white is hitting in here. It's looking good. I'll put a few white lines. I got enough time to put some highlights in here. Get my fan brush. All right, look at that. We're looking pretty good for a quick painting. 45 minutes. Doesn't that look cool? Like, check out the feet. How I changed the feet a little to look more like a horse's feet, you know? They got a lot of joints in their legs, man. If you don't legs just right, I still got some work to do on this, but I gotta, so I'll have to finish it later, and I'll put the final picture on my community page for you if you want to see the final picture. This looks better white, I think. Yeah. But so far, so good. I'm glad you guys watched. I'll be back. I'm going to be back in about an hour. And I'm going to I got to go buy some more canvas. Do a cool landscape. Maybe I'll do a landscape with some horses in it. Because what I also like to do, I don't have time, we'll put like a tree over here coming down. I might have time to do a few branches here. cool to put like tree branches coming in off the side. Could do it on both sides. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna have to call this done so I can go run and do something real quick. These tree branches really look. Black lightning, yeah, there you go. If you just joined in, go watch the beginning. You'll see where I got the horse image from. On the chat AI is what it's called, I think. I redid it on like an old canvas. That's why it didn't come out so smooth, but I like it. Looks good as a photo, I'm pretty sure. Once I finish the mountain and the grass and stuff. I like the way the feet came out. Alright guys, I gotta go do a job real quick. I'll be back in like an hour. I gotta go buy some more canvas too, because I want to do a landscape today. Sabine, how you doing guys? Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the likes. I know I rushed through this, but thanks for watching. Cheers.